agency is to be on the defense first. So when you see protesters coming to the city with or without prior knowledge and or permissions, as it were, do we blame them for being on the defensive first?
I would say look at practice, look at recent history, look at protests in Kenya. They are usually like 99% peaceful before police come in. Always. I mean, show me a protest where people were fighting each other or were burning vehicles or, torching buildings before police came in. None whatsoever. I mean, at least in recent times, I don't remember any. So you'll find that when police come in, they want to come in and disperse or dictate the road people should take. That's where we now begin getting to see problems. So I believe that, yes, police have a duty, and that's why we issue notice. The purpose of issuing a notice is for police to come and ensure that the protest is safe, that there is security. So we understand their responsibility, that if you see people who are diverting from the cause of the day, then you make sure they toe the line. But the problem is that when a protest is pro-government, there will be no disturbance. People will be allowed to do everything they want to do. But when an issue comes up, a human rights issue, people are complaining about fuel hikes and all that, then you start seeing police. And this is why what I'm saying, we have regime policing. Their duty and their responsibility right now is to serve the political powers of the day. It's not to serve the constitution. It's not to serve the laws of the land.
Right. Okay. So, taking that into consideration, then do you then say that it's almost as though it's a desired effect for that mayhem to come about? Because if compensation is taking place, then one would assume that you don't want this to happen again. So then why not be almost welcoming of when somebody is sharing an opinion about a certain issue? I think about the streets of Paris, and police are almost, they know. I mean, what day is it? There's going to be a protest in the city. Washington, people are picketing outside the White House. In fact, there is a designated area for picketing outside the White House. They know they're going to come. The issues have to be heard. They let them do their business. They are registered having made complaints about a certain issue. Those things are then now discussed, when they go into the House of Reps or whatever it is that they do. So it's been registered. Are we far removed from a reality whereby it's possible for that to take place, whereby it doesn't have to be political, but that it will be read as constitutional?
I mean, that's the message, and we hope the police are listening, that they have to be guided by the constitution and the laws of the land. Unfortunately, at this point where we are at, that's not the case. You issue notice, you do everything that is required, but if the message is anti-government, there's no way police will tell you go ahead, unless you are doing something medical or education or something like that. But if it's about civil and political rights, the police will most certainly block you from delivering your message. And this has to be made very clear that and that's why, for instance, we said last week that whenever we will see goons and the police fail to take action, we will sue the police. Because the time has come for us now. If we say we are waiting for the politicians or the government to ensure police deliver as required by law, that will never happen. Because for them as politicians, as government, it works for them to have police who listen to them, instead of following the law. So what we are saying is, from now on, any police officer, any police commander who fails to do their job, we hold them personally liable, because you are in that office and you are the one not delivering. You can't come back and tell us, I'm waiting for orders. What orders? The law is very clear. So we have communicated this very clearly. And we told them at any point in time there will be goons. Because you've showed us in Kitale, where there were goons who attacked the Nikokadi, you went out and arrested over 100 people. That same weekend, we had chaos in Kikuyu, and there were no arrests. There were absolutely no arrests. They went and arrested people, I don't know who had issues with the land in the area, and then they said, we've arrested the goons. So where were they charged?
Yeah.
Where were they charged? The Nairobi goons, where were they? Did you hear anywhere goons were charged in a Nairobi court? None.
No.
Yeah.
But Kitale, we saw that. So the police have the powers, and we're saying any time we will see goons operating and police don't take action, we will go for those police officers. Charge them, sue them, make sure they respond
Yeah.
to their failure